Game. I'm here. Hello. Hi. Oh, you're having us. I'm going to wait here. Okay, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I have been watching. I'm going to swap the music once more. Um, Give me random stuff. I don't know what I want. I want something. I want vibes. I love that song. It's just I'm always thinking about that reminds me of the Hermitcraft animatic. Special about me all this time. I I feel like I'm going insane right now. Hello, Raven Moon. Congrats on the first. I'm just japping a little bit. I really like this song. Hello, Memory. How are you doing? How has life been? How has writing happened? I know you like writing, so I want to know how have you been with that? Um, I hope you like my room. I don't know if you've seen it before. Hello, Raven Moon. I can move her. Wee! This is my background. Also my chat. I think I can move my chat. I don't know where my chat is. Hello, Raven Moon. I I don't know where my chat is. So I don't think I will move my chat. But you can see this, I guess. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I wanted to play a little bit of my horror Minecraft series because I miss it. Well, I'm doing well right now. I'm working on a drawing for a friend. That sounds amazing. That's super cool. I hope it turns out amazing, and I'm pretty sure your friend will love it either way. Um, I where is it? My gaming scene. Um, so basically, I've been doing. I will pause the music as well because I need to hear stuff. Um, Basically, a lot of people pointed out that not many things were happening. And they wouldn't be wrong. I haven't finished my roof. But the thing is, there are things in the caves and I don't want to go to the caves. But I really like Minecraft. This house is kind of ugly. I will leave it be. I will not even try to fix it. Oh, I don't remember the cassette ever existing before. That's interesting. Um Yeah, this playthrough is going to be me confused, me scared, and lowercase screaming, I guess. I often mix up like three bots into a video, so maybe these first three bots will be a video. Who knows? I think I need a door. You gentleman, you don't have anything I want. I'm just low-key terrified of what's going to happen to me in this tiny little house. I was listening to Come Over by Noah Kahan before the stream started, and that song is so addicting. It's a really pretty song, and it's been stuck in my head for so long. We can move out from the tiny house now. Oh, I had one in my head. Whatever. Um, I don't know what that's for. And I don't want to be scared. So, look, hello. Can you leave? Thank you. My heart is racing and I've just started. I think I can tell you guys about my weekend because it was definitely a weekend. I had the film festival, as some of you might or might not know. It was, it is part of my grading of the semester, and a lot of things happened. I have a bunch of bruises in my arms. Um, I discovered how is this thing? Mm, okay, it's a pretty blind, but I don't think it will work for what I want. But I will do these. Um, oh yeah, we have these things that are kind of disappearing blocks, I think. Anyways, a lot of the guys in my class were little shitheads that didn't work on the festival part till like the last second. One of them even didn't even work on the festival part till we were um wrapping up, and mostly because his girlfriend was there to watch us all, and that was not fun. Like, it's one of those things, right? When you don't want, like, most of my best friends back at home are guys, so I don't want to be like, oh, men are shit, they're worth nothing. So I'm like, oh, my classmates are shit, right? But also, that's what's that? Holy sh- what was that? Oh god, that was scary. I'm shaking. Holy. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's why I didn't want it. Horror mods because I cannot fight for the love of me. Um, I need to find my tools now. My heart's going. I did not enjoy that whatsoever. I don't want to be naked while this is happening. But I added something since a lot of people mentioned that nothing was really happening, and that was true for the most part. I had left most of the horror to the caves because, to be fair, that's where most of the horror happens. Where are my things? I run for an iron golem. So here was my XP. Did I lose all my things just like that? That's that's annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's a herobrine. Oh, that's another herobrine. So yeah. Holy. Where are my things? My XP was here. So is there anything here? Not really. Um, so yeah, like a lot of guys didn't really help with the festival till things were finishing, and when we were picking things up, some of them were only helping because their girlfriends were there. Did you see that, Iron Golem? I don't have my stuff, Mr. Iron Golem. Have you seen it? Is my stuff over? Like, can I see it from somewhere? It cannot have despawned. It's been less than 5 minutes. I don't see my stuff. Oh, that's so sad. Now I don't know if I want to have stuff. What is that? Mr. Golem? Tell me you're seeing it as well. Oh, it's gone. That's lovely. Ooh. Okay, this helps actually. Now that I've lost my stuff. Oh, I don't like that everything is happening now. There's a thing over there. Oh gosh. Where's the Iron Golem? What is this achievement? Man spawning first time. What's a man? I don't want man in this world. Oh, this is terrifying. Not only have I lost my stuff. Oh no. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Ah. Oh, that's a man from the fog. Oh, this is going to be. Hello. Where was I? Thank you very much. My things keep despawning. Oh, that's not. Should I fix that? I wanted to go to the caves, but there's no point in going to the caves if everything's going to keep despawning. Oh, that's. Yep, nothing's here. Hmm. You broke also that man's house. Uh, hello, Iron Golems. No, not Iron Golems, villagers. There's someone in my house. Oh, it's a zombie, okay. Something broke into my house. Oh no, it's something broke into my house. Okay, it wasn't a pretty house either way, but that doesn't mean you can break into it. I don't think the villagers like me very much now that everything has been broken up because of me. Oh, that's a thing. Something spawned, that's for sure. That's a creeper. Um, why is everyone just... Oh gosh. I'm not working. I think I'm doing my worst right now. Hello? Heckwancer, we're doing horror mods. Things are actually happening now. It turns out if you don't sleep for a couple of days, horror mods will do their thing. I But the thing is now every time I die my stuff despawns. So I don't even know if I want to get stuff right now. I wanted to go to the caves because I know something is in the caves. But now I don't even know if I want to check for stuff in the caves, if my stuff will keep respawning every time I die. I actually played a horror Minecraft on vintage story made up by a great accomplishment. I've heard a lot of really good reviews of Vintage Story. I would love to play it. To be fair, every single aspect that started because I started complaining about my classmates, which I think it's really funny. Um, this was going to be my chill unwind time, play a little Minecraft. Now I'm getting jumped. Hello, sir. I'm here to search for protection, I guess. Oh gosh. Is that you? Okay, getting inside the church worked. Maybe churches serve a purpose. Is that an ender? I think that was an enderman. I hope that was an enderman. I don't want to see anything else for a bit, okay? Oh gosh. I love horror Minecraft, but I like I like it. Oh, there's a thing. Thank you, Aaron Golem. Um, hello, cow. Uh, I forgot what I was about to say. I'm speechless. Um, Minecraft is like one of those games I've always loved, but it gets repetitive, right? I think that's the one thing a lot of people criticize about Minecraft. It gets repetitive, and I wouldn't say people are wrong. To the contrary, I do believe it gets repetitive at times. I almost always make a glitch when I get bored. Yeah. Oh, actually, um, but for me, it's like horror mods are like that one thing that kind of helps get out of the repetitiveness. But also, it's bad because when I want to go back to my wholesome, cute world where nothing really wants to kill me, I get all jumpy because I feel like everything wants to kill me. Where am I safe? Oh gosh. I might make a house underwater at this point. I don't think I have water mobs. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that was horrible. I don't want that to repeat ever again. I made a thing I don't need. I don't want to repeat ever again. Oh, I hate you. How do I tell you I took out my glasses? I don't know. I never specified how much time. Without glasses, you can see them. You should be. I hope so. I actually came here for stone, but I think I'm too tall for snow stone. I'm helping. You're helping? Okay. I never specified how long I should lose my glasses, so that's on me, really. Uh, I don't trust the chicken. I am not trusting anything in this world, actually. And I don't know why every time I want to get down, that thing starts sounding. I should be safe over here, right? Like, nothing can spawn in this radius. And I don't know what that thing is. I would be scared something jumps me from over there. I am low-key terrified. Oh gosh. I don't want to go down now. That sounds like it's near. And it doesn't sound friendly. I'm going to get jumped. I know there's something in the caves. I remember, right? I made this mod pack when the other one broke, like instantly. It was the first thing I made. Oh, okay, it cannot swim, which is good to know. Holy sh. You're active. Last time it was Herobrine, the one that was trying to get me. Now it's you. Oh. Can I leave you there? I hope I can leave you there. Oh, that I did not like that. I will try to get back home now. Thank you very much. It's going to get dark. Haha, look at them. They're so angry they can't kill you. I what the fuck? Oh, it's going to try again. But now I know he can swim, so this is fine. It's kind of cheesy, but he can swim, right? Um I okay, so the thing is oh there's is that here Ryan or is that the anomaly? I don't know. The thing is, I did this back when the other one crashed and decided I would give it some time to forget what the mods were. So I'm still kind of unaware what each thing does, but so far I don't think I have any water mobs. But I will sleep this night away. I am not risking it. I am not risking it. I am not risking it. To be fair warning in horror movie, I'd be the guy taunting the monster who dies as a moral lesson to everyone else to take it seriously. I don't know who I would be in a horror movie. I love horror games. Like some of my favorite video games include Phasmophobia, but I don't think I'm that much of a like a survivor girly. It. I still need to fix my house. Like, you can. Oh no! I lost my. I will do charcoal. I cannot. Oh gosh. Where is that thing? I don't see it. Uh, I am fairly terrified of a lot of stuff. I have this really funny story. Wait, options. I will. That one guy is really loud. You would be on hostile creatures. My God, you're really loud. Um. Oh, you're still quite loud. I have this really funny story where I was at my great grandma's house with my cousins, and we were playing like kind of telling each other horror stories. And I remember this specifically because it was really silly. We were like telling this story and we were like, oh, and then they knocked at the door, right? And one of my other cousins coincidentally knocked at the door, and they scared everyone like inside that room. Like, we were all screaming and shouting, and like every adult was like, what the heck is going on? And we were just terrified. It just happened to coincide that when we said like, oh, like they knocked the door, my cousin knocked on the door, but we were absolutely terrified. I was like 10 or 11 at this point, so I wasn't really old. But it's this funny thing where I've kind of always gravitated towards horror, but never really liked the feeling of being scared. I've, I don't enjoy feeling uneasy, but I think it's a fun stuff for stream, right? And as I was saying, oh, Minecraft for me, it's like a comfort game, but it's like I need to change it a bit from time to time. So I feel like horror mods are that sweet spot because we're also like one I know we have it's like nostalgia mod. We have like old Minecraft creepypastas in the scary world. And that's really fun. It's nostalgic. It's kind of refreshing, but also like you know what to expect. I'm still so mad they broke my house. Hmm. Me too, villager, me too. And I don't know, it's like one of those things, right? Where like I've always hated horror, but I've always gravitated towards it. Oh, there's another guy in my house. Oh, it's just a villager. Oh, you can swim! Rip Iron Golem, you will be missed. Um, what, what the heck just happened? What just happened? I'm no sad. I hate gore. I'm not a big fan of suspense. Wait, I'm going to read that. Just let me make a proper burial for the guy. Rip Iron Golem. I hate gore, and I'm not a big fan of suspense. I can enjoy horror plot and monsters, though. Because the creativity behind them. Yes, I was going to like go do my Magnus Archives segment, kind of. Rip Iron Golem, you will be missed. Sure, that looks alright. Like it's I've been watching, listening to the Magnus Archives with my brother. It's been a great experience, but also, it's horror, but it's like so well crafted. Like I think there's a thing for everyone in their stories. Like, oh, you don't really like, I don't know. Actually, I will put my iron away before I die because it's going to be a pain to lose it. I'm going to put everything away before I die. And it's just, you scared me. It just has this quality to keep you on your toes. But also, nothing gross is going to happen while you're listening. But you're still scared because, it's a thing you don't know. And I don't know, in general, I do think the Magnus Archives is amazing. It has great plot. It's I haven't finished it, but it has been a great lesson. I do enjoy monsters as well because I do think they're really creative things, but also I'm terrified of a lot of stuff. It's also I find it funny because I would say Latina and Mexican culture. Oh, this looks horrid. There's a bunch of monsters and creatures, and you need to like La Llorona. You know her. You heard of her ever since you were in first grade, and she's always there, and you know it. And that's just like I like horror concepts, but I don't think I like horror as a concept, if that makes sense or the sense I wanted to make. No, the other way. I write. No, wait. I like horror and horror concepts, but I don't like very much the modern definition of horror. I think that's closer to what I wanted to say because I need to give it to like the people that's oh, there's a bad fish. So I do have fish monsters. Hmm. Anyway, that guy again. Oh, I see you. What are you? Oh, I'm confused now. Huh. I'm being jumped once more. Like horror is really interesting. I think it takes a lot of knowledge to make people be scared and not just like grossed out, because that has definitely happened to me. I'm majoring in communications, specializing on film studies. I've said that millions of times, I think. Oh, where's the thing? Oh, I see it. It's over there. Can I get to my bed before you get to me? That's my question. Um, and definitely we've watched some horror movies. They're not my favorite thing in the world, and I'm not going to say the movie because the teacher. Shit, what is it? Oh, about fish! Oh, I have no weapon. Okay, so I do have fish monsters. Lovely. Um, and I think there's a fine line between like a scary movie leaving you grossed out and leaving you waiting for more. I guess. Like I've definitely been grossed out for for most of my scary movie watches. But the thing is, I do think video games are like the best way to tell horror because you're forced to participate, and that makes things scarier, I think. And now I'm thinking my house is quite impractical. Like, yes, I can jump in the sea, but I cannot. Like, there's a ton of flowers. Uh, like, you're forced to participate in this scary. You're forced to take part. But I won't. Oh, shoot, I should try to get some fish. I want the kitty cat. I need someone to take care of me while I'm utterly terrified. Um, and yeah, like most of the horror movies we've watched have left me grossed out more than terrified. And it's so funny. I have one teacher that works here in the film industry, and she was so excited because she got us a conversation with the director of one of those movies, and I was just like, it was a meh movie at best, for me at least. I'm not a big fan of horror. We've established that, I think. And my teacher was so excited that the guy went to talk to us, right? And I'm kind of grateful we talked to a scary movie director. But I like even if this is Minecraft, right? Like this is not very immersive right now. I would I wouldn't say it's very immersive. But I'm still on I'm on my toes. Constantly on my toes. And this is a block game, right? And I think the way the character is. And like to be fair, oh there's Herobrine. I don't think you can swim, sir. Okay, you can swim. Please don't kill me. I want the kitty cat. I think I broke it. I don't know if this is good or if this is bad. Okay, Thanks for watching, sir. You could have helped. Um, where's the kitty cat? I'm now looking for a kitty cat. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Um, I will. How will I have to force you to love me? How many is it going to get? Come here, kitty cat. I don't want to go too far. The world outside is scary, and you're just a tiny kitty cat. Come to me. I don't see it. And yeah. Oh, there's a hero Brian. Uh, Mr. Kitty Cat. Where are you, Mr. Kitty Cat? Where is Mr. Kitty Cat? Oh, I wanted a cat so badly. Anyways, yeah, like the movie we were kind of asked to watch to understand the director. It was more like body horror and disgusting horror other than actual horror, I would say. And like I know the argument of having a body is body horror. I've seen that video I see on my recommended, but I don't want, how can I say it? I don't like it when people kind of try to be gross in order to it be horrible. As I was mentioning, like the Magnus Archives is one of my favorite horror pieces of media. I run for the sea. I run for the sea. And it has no visuals. Oh, you really want me to look at you. And it has no visuals. So there's no way visuals are disgusting. And yet it has scared me multiple times. It has shook me to my core. I don't like it when it gets quiet. Oh, there is it again. Why are you always in my house? You get out of my house. Oh, you're not the thing. Can you swim? That's the question. I have two people in my house. Okay, you cannot swim. Neither of you can swim. Okay, this is great. This is great. This is great. None of them can swim. I always forget what I'm saying in this type of scenarios. It's a bit too tense for my liking. Originally, this was going to be my single player Studio Ghibli one. We were going to chill. Um, mine for some netherite because I somehow I got good at the nether. But then I was like, no, I should update the world if we want to explore. I kind of already have enough ender pearls to look for the like end portal, so I kind of why is everything sounding right now? Oh gosh. Um so yeah. I wanted to chill. They keep jumping me and breaking my house. My house is not a meeting point. I'm so sorry if anyone told you otherwise. I will keep some for the kitty cat in case I can find it. A part of me kind of wants to play in the server I've been playing. I got into a server some time ago where like its main drive is the fact that they are into like building, and I think that's really chill. I don't see the kitty cat. And I want to be part of that, but I don't have that much. My game sounds weren't working. No, that's my bed. That's my bed. Mine. My bed. So yeah. Like I think okay, this is my stream, right? I can talk about whatever I want. I might remove the guy that keeps jumping me after this stream. I don't think it's very fun to see me get jumped every single time. And I will search which mod is making my things disappear because I also don't think that's really fun to just see me run around because I cannot do anything else because my things will disappear if I die. And those things are way too damn powerful. Because obviously they are. Is that a shipwreck? A shipwreck! Okay, let's go and see what is inside of it. Wait, how are you hitting me? Ah, is it just the other guy that then steals my things if it kills? I saw you. Don't pretend I didn't. You keep freaking jumping me. Yes, go away, you freak. You freak. You're a freak. A loser. And you're ugly. You're kind of silly, not gonna lie. So yeah. I don't know what I was saying. I guess in the conversation of things that bother me is when a lot of people do these like Minecraft horror mods things, most of them are like really good players. I think I'm a decent player, but that's it. Like I'm not. Oh no, my things disappeared. Oh, that's so annoying. I need to see why that's happening. Who's making that? But yeah, like they are good, and decent at the best, which is not really fun. I don't think, but I also think it's different type of entertainment. And the thing is that I can talk for hours on it. I think I've been here, right? I've been here. Yep. Uh, well, I wish. That's a crab. My day is instantly better. Like, in a way, I think that, but I don't know. My brain is all jumbled now. Why are my things disappearing? Interesting. I am tempted to just make you wait so I can fix this, but also I still have no glasses. So even if I fix it, will it make me survive? I don't think so. Oh, I could live. I could live on that island. That seems like a good plan. That's a cute home, actually. Nothing could get to me unless they spawn on the island. Okay, that's a plan, actually. But maybe for next stream, I don't know. I'm feeling really bummed out that my things keep disappearing every time I die. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I did change some things and decided to test it, but I don't think my testing was good enough because I don't think I died in my testing, which would explain why I didn't know my things would disappear. I need to check for the guys, I think, because he will jump me if I don't see them. Nothing has made a sound cue, but I still don't like it. I don't know. I feel kind of pumped out that my things are disappearing. So I think I will have these half hour, half stream the horror Minecraft. And I will switch to something chiller because I am not enjoying that what this has become basically. I'm not enjoying that my things keep disappearing. And I don't know why, and I cannot fix it. So I will start talking just a little bit while I switch games. Games, no, versions of the game. Because I have one to play in multiplayer, and I think that's fun. And then I will fix whatever is going wrong with this one. Um, where is it? It's this one. So I think just going to change for a little bit of more chatty stuff. Probably. Let me change my stream title because I did not like it. Um, things weren't working. How do I? How do I? Fishing. I will update things because things weren't working the way I wanted them to. And we're just chatting now. Please, things don't break. Um, I think one of the other things I would love to talk about, right? Uh, like, I don't know if it's just me. Probably it's just me. But I've been going through a lot of things, right? It's college. Some people are getting married now, which is insane. And I'm just here trying my best, right? Everyone is trying their best. And I I jokingly went like, "Oh, I have a crush on this guy." Um, I just think he's handsome, but I don't really have a crush, right? But one of my friends kind of twisted my words when I said like, "Oh, I kind of have a crush on this guy," but like I was like, I don't think he's he's a guy for me, right? That happens. You sometimes have a crush on the guy, but they are not the guy for you, and that's okay. Mostly because I am friends of his friends, but his friends are way younger than me, so I just assume he's way younger than me. That's the thing, right? Their first year of college people, they're babies basically. And I just said like, "Oh, I don't I don't think this is the guy for me." And this one friend of mine went like, "Oh, like you're so beautiful. You shouldn't have those self-esteem issues. This, that, and the third." And the thing is, it's not the self-esteem issues. Like it's just he's way younger than me, and I have an issue with that. It's not like age gaps aren't inherently a problem. I know that, but I'm nearing my last year of college. I I am searching for a job. I kind of already have a job. Streaming is my passion project. Like, there's no way, right? But she was like, she thought the reason why I wasn't trying to date was because of self-esteem issues. And I, I just don't know. Like, I don't know why people cannot mind their business when it comes to those sort of things, right? Because another thing that kind of happens to me a lot is that I would wear my brother's hoodie for like my mostly my brother's hoodie. That's my biggest issue. If I'm wearing my brother's hoodie, people are going to be asking if I'm dating a guy, which is insane. It's not fun to be asked that because a lot of people don't know my brother exists. And they'd be like, "Oh, you're dating someone," and I'm like, "No, I'm wearing my brother's hoodie." Um, and it's just like these really, really odd thing where why people cannot mind their business on those sort of things, right? Like that's my issue. And also like, oh, it's a self-esteem issue. Why you don't have like a partner? And it's like, like no, I know what I'm worth, and I haven't found the guy yet, right? Or the girl, because like I was talking to one of my friends, right? And like basically the guys in the festival thing we had to do did almost nothing of the heavy lifting or moving things around, blah 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 blah. But I know gender expectations, whatever, but they didn't help on that. And I realized like if I can do it myself for myself, why would I need somebody else? Especially if I have so little time. I'm streaming, I'm drawing, like I'm studying. I have so little time. Why waste it on someone that is not going to be worth the while, I guess? And like why do people want to know if I have someone or not? Like why they cannot mind your business? That's my question. Why cannot people mind their business? And like that's an issue, right? I was kind of angry at my friends for being like, oh, it's a self-esteem issue. Like I know they're my friends, I know they love me, but come on, like you you don't need to say it's a self-esteem issue. It feels weird when people say that. And I don't know, like again, I know they're my friends. I know they have my heart. Like they have my best interest in mind if they're really my friends. But I don't know, it feels weird. And I think you're not, so I will take that as my break. I took that as my break. So yeah, like I don't know why people cannot mind their business. It's annoying. Oh, nice. Wait, what was that? Okay, long story short, I don't like when people cannot mind their business. Uncommon treasure. Sweet. And I don't know why am I so angry about that? I think a part of it it's my friends. Like I love them. They're the best girls in the world and they are absolutely fucking amazing friends. But sometimes they just take me out of it and I don't like their way of thinking. But like I guess those are like the points of agree to disagree you should have with your friends. Like not everyone is the same person as you, and some people like kind of do do have the time and do want to try and date and do all of that. I simply I don't know. I do not have the time. I do not have the will. And I'm a do it yourself girly. If I can do it myself for myself, I will do it. And I don't know, man. I think there people are dying. Why do you care? What is if someone else has somebody in their pants or not? Unless you want to date them. But I don't think people want to date me. I'm weird enough like that. I'm weird enough fighting just like that. I'm I'm so sorry for the sudden change of vibes. It's just the mods weren't working and I don't want to keep losing my stuff. It's one of those things, right? I grew attached to my stuff in video games, so I really didn't want to like keep losing my stuff over and over, especially because it was going to become boring. I think because I would be stuck on level one, yeah, level one. Let's say I could have maybe played a little bit with the keep inventory but I think that would have been too cheaty. So, so I'll see, I'll see what I can do. But for now, I think I could just keep keeping chill. Keep like this is a just chatting stream with extra steps. I think right now I will just keep talking because if there's one thing I love to do is talk. Uh, actually, this really funny thing happened in the film festival, and for me to discover I wanted to do film and film studies as a kid, I I had to take this summer camp course of film. It wasn't a summer camp, it was more like a course. And we basically did this thing. Why am I not throwing it? We made four short films during the summer and it was amazing. But most people were already college students. Most people were already working and yeah, adults. I was 16 at the time, and there was another 16-year-old. Turns out he participated for the film festival, like I was organizing as part of the school. And that was really cool to see someone again. I remember he was great. He was fun, and it's been really fun to see someone again. Especially under that circumstances. I don't think either of us thought we would see each other ever, but we did, and it was really cool. Um, oh gosh, my brain is a mess. But yeah, like it's so funny. I've been so tired after like I wasn't really tired the day after the festival. Why is it not? I wasn't like the festival ended on a Friday, then it was Saturday, and I wasn't really tired. I was actually really energetic. I drew almost all day, and why? Why? I drew almost all day, and I was having the best time of my life. If I need to be honest, I was enjoying it. And then on Sunday, I was absolutely freaking floored. I didn't want to leave my bed. I was tired. I'm still really tired. I had a coffee before the stream and I already feel tired. And it's one of those things where like I feel like I'm probably going to get sick because it's not it's not every day that you do a film festival. And it's not every day you just I don't know, wake up and do the things you have to do and feel great about it. Uh, I love this fishing minigame because it's so relaxing. I don't need to think very much. So that's why we're doing that right now. I I like hockey. And it's so funny. I met one of my teachers today at the convenience store, and she asked me how I was doing, and I was like, "Oh, like I wasn't." I told her that like I wasn't really tired on Saturday, and I got really tired yesterday and today. And she told me like it sounded like I was going to get sick. So I don't want to get sick. It's not a thing I want, if I'm being honest. But I might get sick sometime soon. And I don't know. I don't want to get sick. Also, I don't know if this is really going to happen next Thursday, but I might do that next Thursday. I want to do a kind of redraw slash fixing art stream, and you'll be like, "Why, Raven?" Well, I want to do that with some of my old art and how I would like the mistakes I see now on it. I think it could be helpful for beginners because it I will be fixing my own beginner art. I don't I don't feel I'm good enough to fix someone else's art, if that makes sense. I cannot give you professional tips like other people might. I just know what mistakes I did in the past and I know what mistakes I could help you improve on if you do similar mistakes to my beginner art. And another thing I saw a lot of people interested in was help with character design, which to be fair, I'm really interested in those. I don't know if I want to do it first with my OCs and then like redesigning some of my OCs so people can know what to expect. or if I should just do a post on Blue Sky and let people submit their OCs. Because I've also seen a lot of well, since I've been redesigning my girly, I saw a lot of people doing VTuber design critiques, and I think I kind of have a hang of it. And I know a lot of people also like the redesigns I proposed for my girly, so I might do that. I don't know which one I want to do first, but those are great ideas I have for art stuff. Mostly because as well I want to revive my art channel. I want to talk about writing, I want to talk about art. Those things are things I am really passionate about. And on the writing thing, I'm a film student, so I could, well, not film student, I'm majoring in communications, so I know a lot about film, I know a lot about radio, and I do think people could be interesting on hearing about that, like how to write compelling characters for film, how to write compelling characters for television, how, like there's a lot of how to's people might be interested in, and I would love to write it. Like to just talk about it. I might just talk about it right now, to be fair. I This is a really chill stream right now, and I don't know if I like it enough. This might be a YouTube video, maybe the audio. uh because I was watching my old YouTube videos, and I don't remember the title, but it was something along the lines of how not to write, I think, or how to write and don't look like a beginner. I don't know. I was watching some of my old stuff, and I came across something. I, I finished some of my supplies. I think this one. I was talking about how, like, writing things that would point me to be like, oh, yes, this person is a beginner. And one of the things I pointed out on that video was angst for angst's sake. I think that's how I wrote it. And what I meant was basically, your characters are going to hell and worse just because you can make your characters go to hell and worse. And like that makes you, if that's like a long uh, my brain got jumbled. If it's a long story, right? Mostly you see it with fan fiction writers, right? Like you have this character, they escape a cult, then they, I don't know, then they fight their inner demons, then they get into an abusive relationship, and then they finally find the love of their life, and then they get on a car accident or something. That string of actions just makes me not care about your character getting in a car accident, because I know they've been on worse scenarios than that, and they turned out fine. So unless I saw the major character that, like, I think they're going to be fine. Which is one of those things, right? That gives me beginner vibes mostly. And I think this is something I've said a lot on my like, I say it in general, and like this is my general perspective about art and writing. You don't have to be perfect. Like if you just want it to be a hobby, you can keep it as a hobby. You don't need to take any advice I'm giving right now. But if you want something else, maybe tone down your angst. People need to know and understand the light the light at the end of the tunnel, for them to care about your character's well-being as well. And I think the angst part is something I see a lot in like beginner fanfic writers. Which again, I don't necessarily think you're doing a bad thing. Like inherently a bad writer. I do think I've seen a difference between writers that have potential. Uh, a lot of like younger writers that are into fan fiction. I've seen a lot of them that I am like, dude, if you keep writing, you're going to be some sort of master at some point. This is so, so good. And I think that's also like why I don't really comment on fan fiction because I either go like like really bad fanfics or like really well written ones. Like there's no in between for me. So like I won't comment on fics writing, not reading, because I do say that I like reading bad fics, and I don't want people being like, "Oh, you recommended it, thus is bad," because no, I'm not going to recommend a bad fake unless you specifically ask me for a bad one. And even when I say bad, I don't mean they're like inherently bad and unredeemable fakes. For me, it's more like they're really they have really interesting concept, kind of not the best execution, but they were made with love, and I think that makes a really great fan fiction being made with love. And I think that's something like that's a recommendation I would give to anyone that wants to get into writing. Make it with love. I i can clearly see when a writer is tired of the story and they don't love it anymore, and it sucks. I love when people love what they're writing, and I love when people feel that itch to create, even if it's like not the best. Like it's not like again, it doesn't have to be writing. Like when it's not the best, even when it comes to um, I don't want to say talent, technique. Even if it doesn't have the best technique, it can be amazing because like it has passion on it, and like that's such a cute thing. For me at least, like it can be a rushed fake, like 100 words, not 100, 1,000 words. Maybe nothing really happens, but you see the person, like you can feel that the person who wrote it had passion for that, and it was its brain baby. And I think like that's the best kind of fake I think someone can find. And again, I'm not saying that necessarily all the fics I like are like that. I found some masterpieces that could definitely be books that I also enjoy. But I just feel like the regular ones written with love are like the best type of fics. And I would do similar with art and people that are beginning their art journeys. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like as long as you like it and it's your like brain baby and you're enjoying what you're drawing and it's your OC interacting with your favorite character. Like that's great. Keep creating that. Like it doesn't have to be amazing if it keeps you creating. I think that's the first thing I would change, like to my way of thinking before and my way of thinking now when it like comparing to that old video I was watching. Also, I was way more nervous about talking on that video that like what I am now. And I I don't know, it's just like one of those things, right? Where I sometimes again I was rewatching my old videos, and I'm going to shut the chat because it's distracting me so much. Sure. And and oh, that distracted me. Like I want to go back and remake my old videos because I feel like I have so many different things to say. But like the angst bit, it's kind of important, right? But if that's the way, if that is going to keep you writing, go ahead. Like I do think that even the worst writers at the beginning can make masterpieces in the future if they keep writing. And I think that's the hardest part, to keep doing a thing. Writing is time consuming and it's scary. But if if it's going to keep you writing, you should keep on it. I I just my brain blanked a little bit because it's one of those things that I'm really passionate about. Yes, I know. I'm just japping. I can ban you. Um, ban. Anyways, as I was saying, um, oh, my brain blanked again. I just love writing so much. It's insane. We a person, and it's so fun. This film studies thing. I think before for me it was that I had the idea, but I had no clue how to make an execution, a clean execution, how to make it look pretty. I have this idea on how to write, but I had no idea how to make it look pretty. And now I have an idea on how to make it look pretty, but I have no like I have no time to write. So I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I still love every like brain baby I have. And I kind of want to revisit my OCs. They are they are somewhere missing in my brain. And I do need to age some of them up. They're like babies. And but like that's a fun thing, right? You can revisit things, as I want to revisit that one video where I talk about writing tips and how not to write like a beginner. I don't know. I think the angst point was something I if I were to make the video now, I would be like, you have to write it. No, if that's going to keep you writing, go for it. I don't remember what else I said on that video. I remember I said a lot of things. I don't remember what I said on that video specifically. Another thing I was like, oh, I would love to read you is like my first few sketchbook tours. It's fun because I started from like my really, really first sketchbooks, and that's some of my first videos. But I also think, one, I sound really shy, and that's not my like. I'm a chill, but I was definitely camera shy. And for some reason, I was doing a British accent that I don't understand why I was doing that. Third, I don't know, man. I was just kind of scared of a lot of things. And the like those are some videos I would like to redo, but at the same time, I think that since I'm starting from my really really old sketchbooks, I should first finish the sketchbooks I have, and once I'm like at my current sketchbook, I can go back and redo those. But it's so like it's kind of nostalgic watching my really old videos. I definitely want to keep going, and I definitely want to do more stuff about drawing and writing. I don't know, I just think it's fun. I want to do media analysis as well because I I'm in a crossroad mentally because even if I sometimes feel I completely understand the it's not that deep mentality because yeah, sometimes it's not that deep. So like whatever you're reading or writing. But at the same time, sometimes I think like, hey, maybe it is. Like no, it's so funny because sometimes stuff that you think it's inconsequential, it actually has really horrible real life consequences. And that thing that you thought wasn't that deep, it's actually way deeper that you gave it credit for. And it's just like this whole thing in my brain that I could keep doing video essay after video essay and, like writing after writing and still feel like I'm not saying everything I need to say. Because even if I can feel like I always feel the need to analyze everything I consume, and I always feel the need to study how I create things. And maybe, like, to be fair, maybe that's why it's been so tiring to do film studies for myself, because I've been doing this analyzing of writing and um literature. We don't really, my teachers don't really like why that word so hard? Liter literature 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 hard word. Anyways, they don't like reading, which is weird if you think about it. You would think that for creating you need to absorb information from every single medium. But no, my teachers are like, "Oh, it's film studies, and we're only studying film." Which I don't know. Are you sure? Like there could be many sources of inspiration. Film can be one of them for sure, especially if you're doing film. But I don't think it should be your only source of inspiration. And I don't know. It's just like I'm in this brain mindset of, oh, I would love to do things and create and design and think. And I don't, sometimes I think I overthink single thing I consume, and sometimes I don't think I think about it enough, which is, it's just hard. And again, I'm like, oh, maybe that's why I don't like film studies because we watch at least 3 movies a week, and I'm overthinking every single one of them. I, you know, I think you know what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying. Oh, and yeah, like it's insane. I feel like I'm always insane just talking about film studies and thinking about the media you consume, and maybe it is a little bit deeper than what you give it credit for. And maybe just maybe I don't know, I don't know if you think I'm going insane. Because in a way this could go back to my romance front and why people cannot mind their business. Because like I think our perception of romance has been Oh, you're not. Okay, I can continue. Has been twisted by Hollywood. I will actually just drink water because my throat is dying. But yeah, I just think it like I have some chips right next to me. That's why I muted. I ate some. Yeah, like that's what I think, right? We have these perceived version of romance. We have like this perceived version of romance that was given to us by Hollywood. And I don't know, like I think that's a downfall of a lot of relationships because Hollywood never shows you how things happen after you get together. And I'm not it's weird because I'm not going to blame like like a industry for the romance problem. But I also think that by Hollywood creating the manic pixie dream girl ideal, it kind of just destroyed a lot of people's version of how an ideal woman should be. And I think I can talk about that because it has happened to me multiple times. Some guy gets a crush on me because, oh, you like indie music and you don't care what people think of you and you're wacky and you're funny. And it's like, dude, you just admit you don't see women as people, and that's that, right? A lot of it mostly has happened with me with men, but I don't. I'm not saying women wouldn't be like that either. I just think my brain blanked for a second. Oh yeah, like one of them actually like were like, "Oh, you were going to make my life better, right?" Like he actually told me that he thought that I was going to magically cure his sadness and that I was going to make his life better because I was he actually said that, "Oh, you listen to indie music, you like video games, like you're different to other women." And I'm like, "I'm the same. No." Anyways, um, it's just like this insane thing of I don't. Obviously, it's not the fault. No, it's not solely the fault of Hollywood for creating these archetypes, but it's definitely part of it, and it's definitely up there somewhere. That this guy is kind of I don't want to say infected, but infected or worldview and how we perceive things. So that's why I really, really like we have this module of um cinema of the world and we are just bombarded by a lot of really, really cool things. And I think I learned a lot of like how other cultures perceive their world by how they make film. And that's been really interesting. We I actually just came back from watching a Nigerian movie, if I'm correct. they and it has like they have a completely different idea of the immigration issue, and it was just like really interesting. If you can what I think it was Atlantic, the name of the movie. If you can watch it, you should. It was really great. I was confused for 99% of the movie, but I it's a solid 3 out of 5. It is not my favorite movie, but I was really intrigued. So, okay, when I say like I have different ways of ranking movies. So, there's I really like the movie, but it like I really like the movie and it was like really well technically. So that's a 5 out of 5. If I kind of like the movie, but it was like a really well done, it is a 4 out of 5. Like if I really like the movie, but it's not like really well done, it's like again a 4 out of 5. And if it was terribly done and it's like a bad movie and I don't like it, it's a 1 out of 1, basic, a 1 out of 5, basically. So this movie was a 3. Like I don't like I didn't love it, but it was definitely intriguing. So that's a thing, right? There are stories and films that are definitely intriguing, but they were not made for me. I was not the audience, right? Obviously, I don't get Nigerian problems with immigration because I'm not Nigerian. Like I'm Mexican and our problems with that are completely different than their problems with that. So, it's one of those things where like I'm just here and wonder like how different the things look and how different things affect people different well how the same issue affects people differently. Again, I don't it wasn't hard to watch. It was like really easy to watch. It was just a little bit confusing, but I think one, it's because I wasn't part of the culture, because afterwards our teacher kind of explained some of the cultural parts of it, and I did understood it easier after that. Then we had this whole segment of just discussing the movie at the end of the class, and like no one really dared to talk. But like I'm here to say it was a good movie. So if you can watch it, Atlantic, it was like really, really well done. And like those are the things, right? Like they keep me thinking. They keep me wanting to read. And that's when it gets tiring to be like to want to be so invested in the media to like maybe it is that deep, right? That you want to research, you want to understand, and then like then you're watching 3 to 4 movies a week, and it gets harder to research every single movie and to think it and analyze it. But it's just great. Like now that the festival is on, I'm so happy with my spe- whatever. I'm specializing on that. um so yeah, it's one of those weird things, right? I'm guessing it's one of those weird things. And who would say it's easier to stay on topic when you're not being chased by big monsters? I just could keep rambling about how I love to analyze media, but I don't think you want to see a Minecraft a girl in Minecraft just fishing while she japs about how much she jobs. He loves I don't care analyzing media. Well, just one of those things, right? For me at least. And I do also have this one teacher that told me that this like the thing I was specializing on was not for me and that I should quit and change my majors and whatever. But to be fair, I think she couldn't have chosen a worse person to say that to. I am stubborn and you will not make me quit. Like you tell me I cannot to do it, I will do it. I'm so sorry. Like you don't have that on me. You don't have that power over me. I If you tell me I can't, I will. I sure will. I will find a way to do it. And I don't think she knew that. Uh, like I was like, if something is going to power me through this teacher, is going to be spite. Oh, I think I don't like this teacher. And what would make her mad is me staying in this career path and graduating spite of her. And I don't know, that has been how my major has been going. Like I still don't like her and she's still kind of a dick to me. But she's not going to take the thing I like away from me. Like I think right now my biggest problem I have with a lot of my teachers is that they are trying to treat arts as they treat math. Things are that way because they've always been that way. So there's no point on you to try to do it otherwise. My brother just arrived. I might end sometime soon because because he usually arrives after, but I will still continue ranting about film and film studies. That just he just made my brain and mind blank. Um, but yeah, basically that. Like I think, in short, oh yeah, treating arts as you would treat math. Like they weren't really that. We haven't treated things as why the creator chose to do the things they choose to do. We were just treated with you should do things this way because that's how the industry standard and that's how people like it and blah 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 blah. In my opinion, if you're going to do something creative, you should do it for yourself because there's people like you in the audience and people that will want to watch you like you are in the audience. And I don't know. Like I would love my classes a lot more if we were having this type of conversations, like why they chose to do the things they chose to do the way they chose to do them. Because creativity is not maths, and you cannot say you're wrong when you're being creative. And there's a whole Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared video about that. Oh, I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's another rant I could go into. So yeah, that's my very, very film student perception about stuff. I want to see if one of my friends is ready to be rated. Yay! Okay, guys, I'm going to end stream. My brother is here. He's probably wanting to do homework. So we're going to raid a green guy. You know him. He's chilly. He's playing Morrowind. Of course he is. You're going to enjoy him a lot. He's really chill. Um, please enjoy him. If you don't want to watch him, just stay for the points. If you want to watch him, he's really chill. I think you're going to like him. And I hope you enjoy it. See you on Tuesday, and I hope you had a great time listening to me ramble. I will try to fix those horror mods because I don't want my stuff to despawn every time. See you on the next one.